The Provincial Product Accounts, or the PPA, is a mechanism to compile the gross domestic product, or the GDP, which is the main measure of economy, using production approach at the sub-regional level, meaning provincial or highly urbanized cities level. The GDP measures the value of all final goods and services produced within an economy in a given period of time. Consistent with the national and regional accounts, the PPA follows the system of national accounts framework for provinces and highly urbanized cities are compiled, which can be used by economic planners, policymakers, and other stakeholders in assessing the performance of local economies, policy formulation and monitoring, impact analysis, among others, for an evidence-based decision-making. As such, I am pleased to present to you the 2023 economic performance of the province of Antique. The outline of my presentation is in the following order. First, I will be presenting the economic performance of Antique, followed by performances of 3 major industries, as well as performances of 16 production industries. I will also present the per capita GDP, the gross domestic product of the province, and performance of Antique vis-a-vis other economies to other provinces in the region. Lastly, I will present our data sources. So let me begin with the performance of the economy of the province of Antique. The economy of Antique in 2023 grew by 2.5% from its level in 2022. This represents an increase in the value of the gross domestic product, or GDP, from 70.69 billion pesos in 2022 to 72.46 billion pesos in 2023. The 2023 economic growth, however, increasing, is lower than the 8.7% growth posted in 2022. For the details on major industries, industry and services recorded positive growth in 2023 from their levels in 2022. Services grew by 10.8% and industry expanded by 4.4%. Meanwhile, agriculture, forestry, and fishing, or EFF, pulled down the province's economy, recording a decline in EFF production of 15.2% in 2023 from the 2022 level. When it comes to the share of these 3 major industries to the economy of the province, industry had the biggest share, accounting for about 48.2% of the total economy of Antique. This is followed by services with 35.1% share, while agriculture, forestry, and fishing had a share of 16.7% in the province's economy. In terms of performance of 16 production industries, as being shown on the left wall, all contributed positively to the growth of the economy except for agriculture, forestry, and fishing. Major contributors to the 2.5% GDP growth were construction, which contributed 1.0 percentage point, wholesale and retail trade, including the repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, with 0.8 percentage point contribution, and mining and quarrying contributed 0.7 percentage point to the 2.5% economic growth of Antique in 2023. Meanwhile, the top three fastest growing industries were: number one is accommodation and food services activities with 35.8% growth, construction with 32.1%, and other services 25.2%. Now let's proceed to the economic structure of Antique in 2023. Among the 16 industries in the province, mining and quarrying ranked first with a 39.1% share. That's why we are an industry-based economy. Followed by agriculture, forestry, and fishing with 16.7% share, and wholesale and retail trade, repair of vehicles and motorcycles with 8.7% share. The top three industries contributed more than half, or about 64.5% of the 2023 total economy of Antique. The following slide represents the per capita GDP of Antique in 2023. Per capita GDP is the estimated average contribution of each individual to the total gross domestic product. It is computed by dividing the GDP of the province by the total population of the province. The per capita GDP of Antique was estimated at 115,160 pesos in 2023, 1.7% higher than the 113,502 per capita GDP recorded in 2022. The succeeding slides of my presentation present the economic performance of Antique vis-a-vis other economies in Western Visayas. In 2023, Western Visayas economy grew by 7.2%. Of the 8 economies in the region with 6 provinces and 2 HUCs, city of Iloilo recorded the fastest growth at 10.5%. This was followed by city of Bacolod and province of Baclan with growth of 10% and 9.5% respectively. These 4 economies recorded growth faster than the region's economic performance in 2023. The province of Antique recorded the slowest growth among the economies of Western Visayas at 2.5%. In 2023, the region's economy was valued at 1.02 trillion pesos for the first time. Looking at the share of the 9 economies, Antique had a share of 7.1% to the total economy of Western Visayas. Meanwhile, the province of Negros Occidental had the biggest share of 25.7%. Now, let's proceed to the major industries of Western Visayas. First, in terms of region's total agriculture, forestry, and fishing, or EFF, in 2023, the region's EFF posted a decline of 3.7%. Of the 6 provinces and 2 HUCs in Western Visayas, only city of Bacolod and Negros Occidental recorded a positive growth in EFF with 5.8% and 2.0% respectively. The rest of the areas in the region recorded decline in agriculture, forestry, and fishing. The province of Antique recorded the biggest decline in AFF at 15.2%. Looking at the share of the provinces and HUCs to the total gross value added, or EFF, in the region, Antique had a share of 7.5% to the 161.29 billion pesos EFF of the region. Meanwhile, the province of Negros Occidental had the biggest share of 34.3%. Next, to the total industry of Western Visayas. In 2023, the region's industry grew by 7.7%. Of the 6 provinces and 2 HUCs in Western Visayas, industry of the province of Aklan recorded the fastest growth of 11%, followed by the province of Capiz and city of Bacolod with growth of 10.6% and 10.4% respectively. Antique, moreover, posted a growth of 4.4% in the industry sector. The region's total industry in 2023 was valued at 220.93 billion pesos. In terms of the share of the province and HUCs to the total industry of the region, province of Antique had a share of 15.8%. Meanwhile, the province of Negros Occidental had the biggest share of 33.8%. Now, the total service of Western Visayas. In 2023, the performance of services in the region posted a positive growth of 10.2%. Of the 6 provinces and 2 HUCs in Western Visayas, Guimaras recorded the fastest growth at 12.4%. Province of Aklan and city of Iloilo followed with growth of 11.6% and 11.4% respectively. Meanwhile, the city of Iloilo had the biggest share of 21.9% to the total services of the region. In terms of per capita GDP, the city of Iloilo had the highest per capita of 337,805 pesos. Moreover, of the 8 economies in the region, only the 2 HUCs posted per capita GDP higher than the regional average, while all other provinces posted per capita lower than the regional average in 2023. The province of Antique had the highest per capita among all provinces in Western Visayas, with per capita amounting to 115,460 pesos per capita GDP. And lastly, I would like to acknowledge our valued data sources, for without them, this initiative wouldn't be possible. Our partner offices in the 18 LGU municipalities of Antique, thank you very much to the Municipal Planning and Development Offices, Business Permits and Licensing Offices, Municipal Resource Offices, Municipal Engineering Offices, the Human Resource Divisions, and the Municipal Mayor's Offices of Municipalities in the province of Antique. Also, to our data sources from various agencies, the Antique Electric Cooperative Incorporated, the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Forest Management Bureau, Mines and Geosciences Bureau, Department of Finance, Bureau of Local Government Finance, Department of Health, Department of Trade and Industry, Department of Tourism, Land Transportation Office, Local Water Utilities Administration, the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, or the NGCP, the NEA, National Irrigation Administration, the Philippine Ports Authority, the Philippine Statistics Authority, Provincial Planning and Development Office of the Province of Antique, and San Jose Waterworks Service Cooperative. We at the Philippine Statistics Authority will always be grateful for your continuous support to the improvements of the Philippine statistical system and the projects of PSA. Gani sa liwat, tuturugi nga salamat, at mag-ayat nga aga kanatatanan.